Well, we're all familiar with the buildings that got torn down, the Cabrini Greens of the world, and and a lot of this went to the private voucher programs, but
Yep.
there's still buildings out there today, or properties out today. I think Altgeld Gardens is one of the top 5 largest ones in the country, and then you have 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏 Homes, and you have Parkway Gardens. Like, what are they? And a lot of those buildings got massive amounts of money pumped into them in the last 2 decades. Like, what are they doing differently with those versus why didn't they just tear those down? I guess what's kind of their thoughts behind that?
Yeah, I don't have a great answer on why some were saved and some weren't. There was just a general feeling that high rise, there was a test. They ran some numbers. I've never seen those numbers as to what determined what came down and what didn't. If you look at the patterns, it's most of the high rise communities came down. The ones that were saved were the Bertrand Goldberg buildings, look like the Cornucopic Towers, like Marina City. They're at 22nd and Cermak. That's the Hillard Homes. They're architecturally significant, and so they thought, well, we ought to renovate those. But Altgeld Gardens, way out 130th, and it's almost like isolated out there. I think that the argument was that it would not be expensive because those were low-rise, 2-story townhouses. It would not be that expensive to renovate. It's just an easier renovation, and therefore it should be saved. But that was controversial because that's 1,800 apartments, or now 1,500. They did tear some down to de-densify. I hope I got my numbers right on that. Don't quote me. But that the de-densification would give some more space, make it more livable, and that we need affordable housing in the city. I'm going to be very interested in the long run, how well Altgeld does in the long run, because it's not well located, not easy access to transit, although we're building the red line down there, extending the red line. That the question is, private management is part of the policy. So now the housing authority pays a private manager. If they don't like them, they can fire them. Big difference than the old way. And the subsidy structures are a little different now. And so they hopefully have enough money to, fix things.